Hey guys, Max here from the Crypto Experiment. The UK is fucking finished, guys, for wealthy, for money. Um, hey guys, Max here from the Crypto Experiment. I hope you guys are doing very well. It's going to be another little ranty video today just about the UK and the government and I guess its outlook on wealth and making money here. Obviously, as a crypto investor, and an investor in general, we do get taxed out our asses. We do have a pretty high capital gains bracket and a tax-free allowance, which has just been dwindling down and down. I mean, it was like 12 grand and then it went down to 6k and then it got pushed down to 3k and then we get taxed. The higher bracket tax is 24% and then the lower bracket tax for capital gains is 18%, and I think that's up from 10%, and then the higher bracket is up from 20%, so we're pretty much getting shafted. And yeah, it doesn't really, I mean, it is what it is. I guess it's good to pay tax in your country, but it's always funny comparing yourself to other countries where they're very forward for like investment and money in markets. I mean, America seemed to be striving very much in that direction, which is good. And I mean, there's lots of other places where they've got really, really solid. I mean, not that I'd want to live in like Dubai, but I guess there are UK equivalents quite close, like the Isle of Man or Jersey, which I believe are like tax-free havens as well. Um, so I mean, I think it's like a 6 month resident. You have to be living in like Jersey or Isle of Man for about 6 months. I'm not sure, it might differ between the two, but live there for like half a year and then you become a resident or whatever, and then you get the free tax, the no capital gains tax. So I'm sure a lot of people probably do that, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, as well, Labour passed a bill or scrapped some scheme called like non-dom, which essentially for business, which is essentially why the UK has had a severe flood of millionaires, and like the wealthy people that live here are all pretty much leaving the country. And I think a lot of it is due to this scheme which they've stopped, which is the non-dom scheme, which is essentially from what I understand, if you have a global business, that scheme makes it so that you only pay tax on the sales or like the money that you bring in from the country. So you'd only pay tax for stuff that's sold in England. You wouldn't be paying tax for, if it's a global business, you wouldn't be paying tax on the stuff that's sold in other countries or anywhere else around the world. And them scrapping that means that now global international business owners here have to pay tax on the global sale of like their product or service or whatever. So essentially they're now getting taxed, like, I don't even know the multiples on that, but they're getting taxed for the worldwide sale rather than just the British sale. And I think that is the reason why we've had like a historic, meteoric amount of millionaires leave the country. I'm going to look it up. I think it's the UK lost 10,800 millionaires in 2024. Yeah, as non-dom changes spark record exodus. And I think that's a 157% increase from 2023. So again, this is very recent stuff with Labour, which has just caused a big influx of people to just leave the country. And it's not like we need, like, surely that's just a massive net loss to the economy, because we really want the wealthiest people here because they're the ones that bring in a lot of money, especially through tax. And if they just change their location to other parts of the world, then obviously they're going to be paying tax in that country. Well, if they are even paying tax, depending on where they move to. But yeah, so it's a very interesting decision on Labour. I don't know if like that's going to, I mean, it definitely hasn't done the thing. Well, I don't think it probably has led to the outcome which they thought it would, which is obviously more money through tax. Instead, I guess you just get a load of people leaving the country. And it's just, I find it kind of sad that like we can't have any kind of, I don't know, like most startups and stuff, I guess they'll fuck off to like America, because America's a much better place to build and innovate than it is over here. And it just seems like we've lost the spark to drive and to be successful. It feels very dry over here. I don't know. And especially as we're like, I mean, if you guys are crypto investors as well, I mean, I presume you are if you've watched any other stuff on my channel. But yeah, we're risking a lot. I mean, to invest in crypto, and it always does feel like a pain in the arse to have to pay a quarter of it off to fucking tax. But I guess it is what it is, and obviously you're gonna pay it. But yeah, after going through all the ups and downs and risking as much as you have, however, like, you know what I mean, it is a risk, whatever. Some would say it's a bit of a gamble, but obviously depending on what you're investing in. But it's yeah, to then have such a large amount forked out. I don't know what the laws are in America, but obviously they're so much more pro crypto with all the Bitcoin reserves and all this stuff going on. Trump is extremely pro crypto, and yeah, so I think, and they're much more friendly to entrepreneurs and people trying to sort wealth, whereas I think, yeah, it's very much the other way around here. But yeah, I wonder what the capital gains tax or whatever the laws are in America, but I presume they're probably a lot more lenient than they are over here. I know their tax brackets are much higher. Like for us, the highest tax bracket is like 5 times, or like their highest tax bracket is in like the hundreds of thousands of pounds for salary rather than like 100K or whatever, you know what I mean? So you're getting taxed much sooner than you are in America. I guess it also differs because wages are often quite different in America as well. Like IT jobs pay extremely much better over there than they do over here. But yeah, no, it's just quite interesting to think about. But yeah, it would be nice to see the UK being a bit more friendly to and empowering to those I don't know, entrepreneurial, or like people wanting to start something, or investors, or people trying to build wealth. It just seems like it's quite dry over here, and we need to bring that back, guys. But yeah, no, just a fucking random rant video today. I haven't done a video in front of the camera in a while, just me sitting down, sitting on some cushions, talking in front of a lens. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing very well. Thank you for listening to my random rant, and stay safe, happy investing, and the bull run is commencing. We're going to be making stacks. Fingers fucking crossed, guys. And then we'll ship half of it to the government. But anyway, peace and love, guys. Much love. Stay safe, happy investing. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye.